What is your ikigai, your reason to wake up every morning?
I'm still at a stage where I'm trying to figure it out. At a certain stage of my life, it was for sure impact and curiosity. It still is impact and curiosity, but I'm trying to narrow it down a little bit better to be more specific.
Which movie character best represents you and why?
I'm not a big movie watcher. I rather read books when I have free time, so that would not address me unless you're talking about cartoons, and then I can relate to my children's preferences, but that probably could be difficult. Although, no, now it came to my mind. There's this ladybird character. It's a ladybird that does all the magic tricks and saves the world. She lives in Paris, which is good because I lived in Paris and I love Paris, so it's a good place. I could probably relate to that character.
Your female role model in tech and why?
Yeah, so I don't think I have a clear role model in general, in tech or in business. For me, it's more on a spiritual level, and I've been practicing yoga for over 25 years now. And there's this yoga teacher who's called Sadhguru, and for me, he's a person that I look up to already for quite some years.
What advice would you give to your 21-year-old self?
The same advice that my grandfather was giving to me since I was 3, which is patience.
What is the harshest feedback you've ever received?
I think every feedback, when well given, is a good feedback. I think the harshest feedback, I don't have a recollection of a specific feedback, but whenever a feedback is not given in a balanced manner, it's usually difficult to take. You see, and that's probably one of my characteristics, is I usually don't focus on the negative. Whenever I hear some improvement points, I reevaluate them and then I judge if I would like to change them. And when I do something about them. So I treat it as a good guidance, even if it's difficult at the moment.
The biggest leadership challenge you faced?
Oh, there were many leadership challenges. I think, honestly, till date, I would say, due to cultural aspects, when I was the vice president of Groupon in Western Europe in Paris and I came over, although of course I read a lot about cultural differences, and I was exposed to many cultural differences because I used to live in Middle East for many years and I mingled in a lot of melting pots of the world. It was a real challenge to run transformation in a different country, because apart from a challenge of running a business transformation, which is in itself difficult, a lot of cultural aspects come to that are sensitive and that can really impact that transformation. So the moment where I needed to connect all the dots, that was a real challenge.
3 things that define your leadership style.
Transparency, ambition, and commitment.
1 weird fact about you.
I used to experiment with my hairstyles when I was at university. I started off cutting off my hair from long till here to short pixie and dye it red. And then I went through to blonde and various other shades.
What's your motto in life?
Don't be scared. Hi, I'm Aniela Hejnowska, M&O lead, also known as COO at Microsoft Poland.